Thank you, Air Niugini, for making this occasion possible, and congratulations on your 50th anniversary of flying in the skies of Papua New Guinea and this part of the world. I want to appreciate Minister Duma for your current stewardship over this important portfolio and sector, acknowledging Deputy Prime Minister's presence as well as few other senior ministers. And I want to also acknowledge the board of Mr. Yalo and the team and management of Air Niugini staff. I want to also acknowledge our currently present with us, Ambassador for the Republic of France, Ambassador for the European Union, officials from the Australian High Com, as well as all the other missions who have served with us as an important partner nation to ensure Papua New Guinea is flying higher. On this occasion, let me also acknowledge the leadership of KCH, who continues to serve, and all other sister departments, NAC, Transport Department, and every one of you who regulate and support the functionality of Air Niugini. Let me appreciate our special guest who has come from afar off, the representative of the Airbus in this part of the world, the Asia Pacific region. Thank you very much for coming afar. I listened to you very, very carefully, and you said you are a very close friend to those who are currently in our Air Niugini designations, and I want to say thank you. You're a friend of Papua New Guinea. You're a friend of Papua New Guinea. Airbus was picked because of your competency, your ability to cover our part of the world, and more importantly, your ability to provide aircrafts that can operate in our own market. I just want to appreciate Airbus' presence with us and the choice of partnership with us here in Papua New Guinea. We look forward to not to discourage you, but ensure we give you more business. We may be a small economy, but we are a growing economy. I just give you a context. I came in from celebrating Central Bank's 50th anniversary of existence in our country. It was this date also wonderfully two important institutions that has carried Papua New Guinea. Central Bank celebrates 50 years of anniversary today. Air Niugini also celebrates 50 years of anniversary today. Many more institutions will continue to celebrate 50 years of anniversary. Who would have thought the most diverse nation on the face of planet Earth? 50 years ago, many doubted Papua New Guinea's ability to survive. And I want to step back in time and just say thank you to Grand Chief Sir Michael Thomas Somare and Sir Julius, and the fathers and mothers of the country. In the midst of many pessimists who were operating at the time, they were optimistic. They saw the prospect and the future of our country, and they prepared a young nation who have not been exposed to the outside world, but we were able to bring together the most diverse nation on the face of planet Earth and blend into a symphony we call Papua New Guinea today. And I just want to say that Air Niugini and Central Bank reflects the fact that we continue to survive the test of time. We're a resilient people. We're a people who get up, get going, and the chips are down. I remember sometimes back in the time when late Sir Yubaki Hokuk went out to Canada at one time and he made a political call, get this Death 7 and Death 7 will save my country. Many people doubted him. Luckily there was no Facebook at that time. If there was Facebook, they would have crucified him. But Ayo said, oh, Yubaki Hokuk's got crazy. No procurement, no whatsoever. What will this plane do to our country? The good old Death 7 has carried some of the remotest part of our country for the last 40 years. Is that all right? Yes. Is that all right? So as I told Central Bank today that you will still have the independence of a monetary policy, but blend your monetary policy with our fiscal policy to ensure that when the calls are made by leaders of the day, you blend and you harmonize to ensure we drive our country on. Sometimes leaders may look like stupids, but we make calls We are mandated by people to make calls. When we make calls, it is your job to advise us. This is a right call or the wrong call. And in this instance, Air Niugini has this proposal, this moment today when we are coinciding the 50th anniversary with the PX moving out to getting 11 new aircrafts. The call came from within. Although Minister Duma tried to deflect some praise and glory to me, but the call came from within. Under his leadership, the new 11 aircrafts were proposed. We looked at the numbers in cabinet, and we're not seniles or imbeciles running the country. We exactly read numbers. When we read the numbers, we felt that it is timely, it is appropriate that the new 11 aircrafts would carry our economy going forward. And I want to give assurance to those of you who are partners in us, and Minister Duma named you expressly, FI in Australia, US Exim, UK Exim, my good friends in France. Yesterday we saw European Union and France gifted us over 200 million Guinean grant for conservation efforts in our country. Because we've been pitching to them, we have 1/3 of the world's forests that need to be conserved. And you need to pay us in the conservation efforts, or you need to assist us sustaining conservation of our forestry. France has emerged as a strong partner to our country as lately, and European Union has now entrenched themselves as a big partner to our country. I want to encourage those of you, including our friends from Airbus, PNG, from 1975 when the first central bank, 1973 rather, when the first central bank was established, our economy was an economy under $1 billion US. $1 billion US. We may not have done too well, but we have not done poorly too. Up to 2018, when I took over, the economy was an 80 billion Guinea economy, or an almost $30 billion economy. Today, our economy, even though it was hard out there locally, we've gone past 113 billion Guinea as I speak. So in the last 4 years, we've almost posted a 40 billion Guinea growth in the economy. The next 10 years is the most exciting chapter coming up. We have a new program, of which we own 51% and our partners own 49%, meaning there'll be more retention of the economic benefit in our country. We have a better structured Wafi Golbu project coming on. In the project economy, we will retain 53% of the total project value in the Wafi Golbu project coming on board. We have a Papua LNG project. We will retain 51% of the total project benefit. We have Pinyan, Pasca, wildebeest if it comes on board quicker than later. And then Frida project that we are looking to bring on board. I just returned from China. Chinese president has given a direction that MCC in Rabu will go into downstream processing of nickel in our country. And then our own government's focus on sustainable agro-forestry fisheries that has a greater element of us sitting to manufacturing with a downstream processing focus. This will mean, what it means is that our economy will arrive at a 200 billion Guinea economy at the time I focused on in 2019. I said by 2029 we will be a 200 billion Guinea economy. We are moving on track to hit the 200 billion Guinea economy. If not by 2029, our thrust is by 2031 or 32 thereabouts. We're targeting that target. It will mean that our economy then multiplies and a ripple effect of a multiplying economy will keep on going on and on. So Airbus, you're not in the wrong place. You're in the right place at the right time. I want you to, as Minister Duma has alluded, bring your training here, or even your manufacturing here. I know you have a wide range of manufacturing all over the place. The advantage we'll bring to you, I give you my commitment, Minister Duma will find you energy, low-cost energy sourced from clean energy sources, so your carbon footprint is even minimized. We've got more hydro potential than anywhere else in the world. We will go hydro. Solar and geothermal will come at the back of this, but we will go hydro at the very, very earliest. We work in this space. So I throw something on top of Minister Duma's proposal for bring your training here, bring even your manufacturing here. We'll give you land, we'll give you cheap power, we'll give you green energy power. So that's a proposal. This is something to make, and you control the Asia Pacific region. This is the most exciting region on the face of planet Earth. Other economies have possibly reached the maximum throttle. The Asia-Pacific economy is still ramping up its combustion. When I look at 1.4 billion in China, when I look at 1.3 billion in India, when I look at the rest of the billion in Asia proper, North Asia, West Asia from us, then you bring in PNG, you bring in Australia, you bring in New Zealand and the Pacific. I'm looking straight at Airbus, Airbus to know PNG offers you a spot in which you can establish your deeper presence here, supply Air Niugini, supply Qantas, supply Air New Zealand, supply Air Fiji, supply outside Air Garuda, everybody else in Indonesia. This is a robust place to be in. Is that all right? And then we as your partner to our country, I want to encourage our country. Don't think down on your country. The demand of air travel is increasing. You have crucified myself and Minister Duma and government that Air Niugini is going down and downhill. No, Air Niugini is not going downhill. When was the last time there was a thought of purchasing 11 aircraft together? And for those who are educated, and for those who are commonly on Facebook and WhatsApp, I ask you to use your calculators. Use your calculators, the business cases here. 11 aircraft with a consumer demand load that will sustain the business. And in the next 10 years, sustenance, the amount repayment of the borrowing that we are borrowing to finance the 11 aircraft will be done ASAP. PNG economy will have the benefit of being assisted by reliable flight, on-time flight, new aircraft, more traveling, and in the next 10 years, I would expect Air Niugini to have repaid the borrowings and Air Niugini to be on its way to being a modern aircraft servicing our country and our part of planet Earth. So well done, Air Niugini. No look back. You have done well. The other night, I was a little bit harsh. Tonight, I will be this morning. This morning, I will be complimentary. I will send a complimentary for your 50th anniversary. You've flown, despite the turbulences. You've flown us very well, you've carried us very well. I look forward to you doubling down on your number of travels in the next 10 years. The economy is expanding. Domestic consumer appetite will be there. I look forward to you doubling down, increasing efficiency. Use this moment in which we're infusing new capacity into the airlines. And your government stands to assist you, but again, deliver to the country. The people expect the best for everyone. Thank you again, Minister Duma. Again, I appreciate your leadership. Could not have come without you spending the long hours. I spent the long hours at Manasupe House. Deputy Prime Minister spent long hours at IOP Center. Treasurer spent long hours at the current President office. And all these ministers today spend long hours. I am fortunate to have ministers who are not in party or drink and celebrate. We are busy putting long hours in work, knowing that our country needs a long hour to produce results. I want to appreciate the new board and the management of Air Niugini. In conclusion, don't let my pilots and staff down. Look after them, they will look after all of us. Thank you very much.